the real Dracula, Vlad the Impaler. Vlad III, known as Vlad the Impaler, was a 15th century ruler of Wallachia, a region in present-day Romania. Vlad was famous and feared for his brutal tactics in battle. His preferred method of execution was impalement, hence his nickname. Vlad's cruelty made him a legendary figure. Stories of his brutality spread throughout Europe. Bram Stoker, an Irish author, came across the tales of Vlad the Impaler centuries later. Stoker was intrigued by the historical figure's ruthlessness and the dark legends surrounding him. Vlad's blood-soaked reign and his name, which evoked both Dracula and dragon, sparked Stoker's imagination. This inspiration would lead to the creation of one of literature's most enduring monsters. Bram Stoker's creation, The Birth of Dracula. Bram Stoker's novel, published in 1897, introduced the world to Count Dracula. Stoker drew inspiration from Vlad the Impaler, but his Dracula was more than a cruel warlord. He was a supernatural being, a vampire. Dracula, in Stoker's novel, is an ancient Transylvanian count who survives by drinking the blood of the living. Stoker's Dracula possessed superhuman strength, hypnotic powers, and the ability to transform into a bat. He was also cursed with immortality, forever wandering the night, seeking blood to quench his unholy thirst. Dracula was a far cry from the historical Vlad the Impaler, but the connection to the real-life figure added an extra layer of terror to the fictional monster. The vampire's arsenal, Dracula's powers. Dracula's most terrifying power is his immortality. He is immune to the ravages of time and disease. Only specific methods can destroy him, making him a nearly unstoppable force. Beyond his immortality, Dracula possesses an array of supernatural abilities. He has superhuman strength, allowing him to overpower any mortal with ease. Dracula can also shapeshift, taking on the form of a bat, a wolf, or even mist, enhancing his ability to stalk his victims and escape danger. This control over his form makes him a creature of the night, able to slip through shadows and inspire terror in the hearts of men. Beyond immortality, Dracula's strengths. Dracula's powers extend beyond the physical. He possesses the ability to control minds, bending individuals to his will. This power allows him to manipulate and exploit those around him, turning them into unwitting pawns in his schemes. Dracula's control over animals, particularly wolves and rats, adds another layer to his menace. These creatures serve as his spies and familiars, extending his reach and influence throughout his domain. Perhaps Dracula's most defining characteristic is his insatiable thirst for blood. This bloodlust is not merely a need, it's an addiction, a driving force that consumes his existence and fuels his powers. The act of draining the life force from his victims sustains him, keeping him tethered to this world, but it also binds him to a cycle of predation and violence. Section 5. Dracula's Achilles. Heal, sunlight, and holy objects. Despite his terrifying powers, Dracula is not invincible. The sunlight, the very antithesis of his dark existence, burns him. Exposure to the sun severely weakens him and can even destroy him if he's caught in direct sunlight for too long. This vulnerability forces Dracula to remain in the shadows, a creature of the night, forever bound to the darkness. Objects of faith, imbued with the power of God, also repel Dracula. Crucifixes, holy water, and consecrated wafers burn him upon contact, a testament to his unholy nature. These sacred objects represent the faith and belief that Dracula, in his embrace of darkness, has rejected. Section 6. Stakes, silver, and mirrors. More of Dracula's weaknesses. Certain objects hold a particular power over Dracula. A wooden stake driven through his heart can end his undead existence. This act, often depicted in vampire lore, highlights the vulnerability of even the most powerful creatures to ancient traditions and rituals. Silver, a metal associated with purity, also burns Dracula. Silver bullets, reminiscent of werewolf lore, are often depicted as a way to stop the vampire. Mirrors pose a unique problem for Dracula. He has no reflection, a chilling reminder that he is a creature that exists outside the natural order. This lack of reflection further emphasizes his status as an outsider, a being forever separated from humanity. Section 7. No invitation, no entry. Dracula's need for permission. One of Dracula's most curious limitations is his inability to enter a home without an invitation from the owner. This requirement speaks to a code of conduct, a strange etiquette that governs his movements. This need for an invitation suggests that despite his monstrous nature, Dracula is still bound by certain rules. This limitation also highlights the importance of free will in the face of evil. Dracula, for all his power, cannot force his way into a person's home. He must be invited, a subtle reminder that even in the face of darkness, individuals have the power to choose. Section 8. The enduring shadow Dracula's legacy in popular culture. Since its publication has never been out of print, the novel has been adapted countless times for stage, film, and television. Dracula himself has become an iconic figure, instantly recognizable in his black cape and with his slicked back hair. His image has been used to sell everything from breakfast cereal to Halloween costumes. Dracula's story has resonated with audiences for over a century. He has become a symbol of both fascination and fear. The vampire, once a creature of folklore, has been embraced by popular culture, evolving from a monstrous villain into a complex and often sympathetic character. Section 9. A timeless monster, the enduring appeal of Dracula. Dracula's enduring appeal lies in the themes he represents. He embodies our fascination with immortality, our fear of the unknown, and our primal instincts. He is a reminder of the darkness that lurks within us all and the seductive power of the forbidden. Dracula, the undead count, continues to captivate our imaginations. He is a reminder that some stories never die and some monsters continue to haunt us long after we finish the book or turned off the lights. Dracula, forever the outsider and the predator, the monster, remains a potent symbol of our deepest fears and desires.